Alright, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and I'm here today with...
Rhymestar, what up?
Alright, and there we go. And what are we telling the people about today? This is kind of one that we told them a lot about it, and we got the whole world super hype. We were super hype, and then it was never heard from again. Can we fill the people in today on what is going down with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD Remake that we were talking about before?
Yes, so in case you have no clue what we're talking about, we will link our videos in the description below. But we were at Budokai back in January, end of January, where we got the chance to play a bunch of upcoming games, and randomly got thrown into a quick meeting where we kind of pitched why a BT3 HD remake would be very, very cool, and how excited the community would be. And he was like, you know what, it's great, you know, I'll check on that. And just as part of, like, you know, showing him how excited the community was, we made our videos, and then basically took both of those videos and then took it to Budokai, like, hey, look, check it out, the community wants it. And then we got no answer at all for about what's it been, like 3 months now, almost 3 months, 2 months, almost 2 months. Yeah,
he's been gone for a while. So yeah, the way it was explained to me, like the guy that we talked to, he's that guy. He's the guy who kind of transfers like what North America wants to see that Japan can do or make easily, I guess, or maybe things that Japan already has that they could bring over here and whatnot. And we were like, yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is easily the most popular Dragon Ball Z game ever made, and that being remade for the new consoles and PC and whatnot would just blow the world up, essentially. And he's like, okay, fine. So he was going to go over to Japan, and he wasn't supposed to be gone very long. He was supposed to be gone like a week or two, and that's why we made the video. He was supposed to be gone like a week or two, and then come back and then tell us if Japan gave us the yay or nay on it after hearing our feedback from our videos. And then he went to Japan,
never came back.
He never came back.
He never came back. I've been asking my contact at Budokai US for like the last, literally for like the last month and a half. I'm like, hey, is there an update? Is there an update? Oh, no, he's not back yet. He's not back yet. Maybe tomorrow. Literally, I get, maybe he might be back tomorrow. And then it's like the other day I got an answer that was just like, yeah, his desk just has cobwebs. He's just been gone that long. So basically what's going to happen is he's supposed to go to Japan. He's going to pitch him the idea, let him know like that we want this, show them probably the original video, and then he'll come back and say, you know what, can we do this, can we do that, kind of like work on feedback like that. So as we said, you know, earlier in January, this isn't going to be an overnight process. This isn't going to give us Tenkaichi 3 HD tomorrow. Like, it will take, you know, a couple weeks, couple months before we even get an answer if it's possible. So we're just kind of waiting on that. So there is no real update, but this is the update video since Eric keeps asking us, what's going on? You guys hyped and there's nothing else. This is literally the process that we're going to be going through until we find out what's next. So that's kind of like what's been happening. Yeah,
dude left again. He could be back by the time you're seeing this video. He might not be back for we don't know how long. Presumably soon. The longer he's gone, you would think the sooner it would be for him to be back. But yeah, this video, it's not like, I mean, you know, probably a lot of you guys disappointed. Oh, damn, we wanted a real update. But I have been telling people for the longest time, I don't know anything more than you. I benefit none from holding back on giving you guys information. So I figured as soon as we found out this, even though it's not a real update, you guys should know just about everything we know about this. This is a community project, right?
Yeah. And something else that I want to just take a second to address, since we saw a bunch of feedback in the past, I guess, 2 months about the game, I saw a bunch of mixed feedback. Like, I saw a bunch of people saying, no, we'd rather get Xenoverse 2, no, we don't need BT3, give us something else, give us a fresh new game. Let's take a second to talk about that Thundershot, because
thank God.
I don't know if we were just clear. I don't know if we were just not clear enough, or people just chose to only watch like a minute of original video, but BT3 would not take away any resource from Xenoverse 2. In fact, I'm pretty sure Xenoverse 2 is being worked on as we speak, because the game is doing the game is very successful and is doing amazing numbers right now. So I'm pretty sure it's a no-brainer to give us Xenoverse 2. They're gonna probably work on that. But DIMS is working on Xenoverse 2 if they start working on it, or if not, they're gonna start working on it sometime. So Xenoverse is behind DIMS, or DIMS is behind Xenoverse. BT3 is a different company. Two companies can develop two different games at the same time. So it's not going to take away any resources.
Yeah, and another thing to point out is that a lot of people want, oh, give me a new burst limit, give me another infinite world, give me things like that. Making a whole new game and coming together to just kind of HD up and port over an old one with maybe online in it are way different things. It takes, like, I don't want to say next to nothing, but it takes way less for them to take an old game and remake it and throw it on a new console. People, and I saw posts, whether it be anime multiverse comment sections, people were running up, oh my god, Rhymestar and Thundershot could have got us a new Raging Blast. They could have got us the Raging Blast 3 project, but they asked for a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD remake instead. Like, we were Satan. That's not how the table worked. That's not how it was spread up. And it's I mean, you know, it's still, kind of asking a lot to get this, but it's something the community would really benefit from, and that's why we went for that. But no, getting a whole new team to make an entirely new game and getting them to just kind of up an old one a little bit is not at all the same thing, and that kind of needed to be pointed out too.
And something else to point out, Xenoverse is done. What's going to happen now is they're going to take Xenoverse and basically build the skeleton for Xenoverse 2, which is going to take way less time. Making that first game is always the hardest and most difficult and longest task. But once you get
Xenoverse 2, it might just be off the same engine or something. But yeah, that's the general idea.
Essentially, they got the skeleton off of this Xenoverse, and they got to basically work on that in their next game. So whenever Xenoverse 2 comes out, or whatever the next game is in the same engine, that's going to take a lot less time. But literally to do BT3 HD, they're going to get the original team together from Spike or Chunsoft now, and just be like, hey, make this pretty, put it in a PS4 and Xbox One. It's going to be downloadable only, so there's not going to be involved any issues with distribution. It's going to be just like Power Warriors. It's just, bam, it's out online, download it. Well, it's not that easy, but it's going to be a lot easier than making an actual game. So, again, making BT3 HD is not going to kill the resources involved going into other games. So, it's like, do you want a bonus game or not? And on top of that, it won't be full price either. Like, it'll probably be like a $40, $30 game. It's not going to be $60. There's another thing that side. It's like, why would we pay $60 for a game that already came out? Again,
I would say $40 max, and on top of that, all right, let's just say you don't want to pay $60 for the new game. Go buy the old one off eBay. Oh, wait, that one's $80 now. Seriously, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, $80. $80 on eBay. It's nuts. So,
on top of that, a lot of us don't have PS2s anymore, because last time a bunch of people saying, well, why don't you just play the old version? I have the game, I just don't have a PS2 anymore. Which, if I could get one for like $80, or I could just wait for the BT3 HD to come out.
Even if it did come out for, or even if it did come out for $60, it would still be cheaper. That's what blows my mind. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So again, just to kind of like summarize everything we said, there's no real update yet. When we find out, we'll let you guys know. I mean, if you want to follow us, me and Thundershot on Twitter, I'm at Rhymestall. He's Thundershot 75.
Links will be down below, probably. Yeah,
links will be in the description below. If we find out something, we'll immediately tweet about it. But in terms of video updates, as soon as we find out something, we'll let you guys know. But again, BT3 won't ruin the production of any other game. It's not going to ruin the 3DS game. It's not going to ruin Dragon Ball HD. Or not Dragon Ball HD. Dragon Ball Heroes. It's not going to ruin any of those games that are being worked on right now. Well, not Dragon Ball Heroes because it's already out. But you get my point. It's just going to be a bonus game. Think about it as you want the free game. No, not the free game. Do you want 2 games or 1?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, essentially, it was Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD or nothing. Those were like, you're not losing anything. You're not. Yeah, that's the end of it. But yeah, we've rambled on about this stuff.
And one more thing I actually want to cover. A lot of people also said, was there a possibility of getting online? The way I've seen HD remixes usually work is they take the most recent version of the game and they remake it. The most recent version of the game was the one that came on the Wii, and that's the one that actually had online. So there's a good possibility that if the game was to be remade, they would take that version of the game and basically give us an online version of BT3. But then again, I can't confirm. I'm just saying because like I've seen people take most recent versions of games and then make the HD version of that. So I don't know if it'll have it online, but there's a good possibility that if it did come out, it would have online.
All right. No, I think that's gonna go. I think it's a good stopping point. It's gonna go and wrap it up for us here today. We are Thundershot and Rhymestyle, filling you in on. We just want to let you guys know what was up, give you the heads up, and then kind of clear up some other things that we maybe didn't make clear enough the first time around. But that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you guys for coming out. We hope you guys enjoyed the little update video. As always, we are Thundershot here with Rhymestyle.
Yep. And if you enjoyed today's video, if you're still hyped for BT3, make sure you punch that like button, leave a like right below. Let us know feedback in the comment section below, because again, the more feedback we get, the more we can expedite this, I guess. So, yeah.
All right, it's all gravy. And we are out. Peace, guys.
Peace.